Hi moneymongers, welcome to my channel again. This time we're going to talk about something that may sound complicated, but it is actually very interesting once you get to understand. It's stock market. It's not just explaining how it operates, but also how one can make quick money from it. Isn't that exhilarating? Hold on a minute. But before I do, let me put out a quick disclaimer. Everything I am about to tell you is my personal opinion only. It's not professional financial advice. So always do your own research, and perhaps even consult with a financial expert before putting your hard-earned dollars into the stock market, right? Alright? Well, let's cut to the chase. What is the stock market exactly? Think of it as this huge wild marketplace. Instead of buying and selling fruits and vegetables, people are trading minuscule parts of companies. Yes, you heard that right. When you buy a share of stock, you're literally purchasing a small part of a business. Pretty cool, huh? So imagine this. There's a big building called the stock exchange. Well, nowadays it's mostly computers, but let's just say it is still a building. Inside this building, there are lots of people shouting and waving their arms about. They all want to transact on these company slices that we talked about previously. Some would like to get in at low prices, while others want out at high prices, and so on and so forth. This continual tug of war makes share prices rise or fall. And why is this fluctuation? Numerous factors could be responsible for this. Perhaps the company has introduced a new product that is amazing, or maybe their CEO made some dumb statement on TV. Or maybe even bigger, changes in the economy or world events. Any of these things can result in increased or decreased enthusiasm towards an ownership stake in a company. Now let me offer you what most of you have been waiting for. How can one possibly make quick money from the stock market? I noticed that you are all getting closer to the screen. However, there are several types of people who want to make money quickly, but these can also be pretty risky investments. First in the line, there's a thing called day trading. This is when one purchases shares and then sells them within the same day. It is like playing hot potato with stocks. You want to catch them when they are cheap and throw away before the market closes when they become expensive. Simple, isn't it? However, it is actually very difficult and can be nerve-wracking too at times. You have to be tied to your screen, all through watching those prices hopping like a kangaroo on a trampoline. The next one is momentum investing. Here you're looking for stocks that have been doing well lately, and you get on board too. It's like trying to catch a wave when surfing. When timed right, it can take you all the way to shore, where some good money could be made. Otherwise, if you are not careful enough, the tide could crush you flat instead. Some people want to make money in a jiffy by engaging in the activity of options trading. However, I find this one rather difficult to explain, but let me give it a shot. Instead of purchasing stocks directly, you guess whether or not the price of a stock will increase or decrease. Stocks are like gambling, though instead of gambling with cards, it's now done through stocks. And just like in a casino, you can win big or lose your shirt. Now when you hear all this, I imagine it sounds quite exciting. You probably can't wait to pick up your phone right now and buy some shares. But hold on a sec, we need to talk about something very important that's risk. The stock market is as unpredictable as cats on hot tin roofs. In one moment, everything is going perfectly, then bang, your stocks could be gone before you can say sell. That's why it is super important never to invest more than you can afford to lose. Would you bet the rent money on a horse race? Probably not, huh? Well, so is the stock market. So don't put any money in that you might need for important things, like food, rent, or Netflix. Start by educating yourself about trading. No, I'm not suggesting going back to school. There are several great books, videos, and websites available that can teach you all about stock market. One very interesting technique of practicing without real money at risk is using a stock market simulator. It's more like a video game, but for stocks alone. They give you play money for investing, and then let you determine how well or poorly you would have done in the actual market scenario. It helps one to acquire knowledge on how to invest without taking any risks at all. Begin small when it comes to dipping your toes in the real thing. Maybe start out with just a little bit of money. You can gradually invest more as you become more comfortable and learn more about investing. However, never invest more than you are capable of losing. In addition, it is highly important to have an exit strategy. This refers to knowing when you are going to sell irrespective of whether your stock goes up or down. It is like an escape plan if there is a fire outbreak. One hopes that they do not have to use it, but it is nice to be prepared. Now let us spend a minute and talk about emotions. The stock market can take one through a range of emotions. When stocks rise, you might feel invincible. When they plummet, however, you may want the earth to swallow you. But here's the catch. Successful investors manage their composure no matter what. In this case, they do not let fear or greed taint their objectivity. To manage your emotions, you should consider diversifying. This is another way of saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Instead of putting all your cash into just one company, you can choose to spread it around other companies or different types of investments. By this means, if one stock goes down the hill, not all your investments would go with it. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here, and I'll do a quick recap. The stock market is like a big place where people buy and sell bits of companies. Stock prices fluctuate based on everything from company news to world events. There are ways to make fast money in the stock market, like day trading or momentum investing. But these can be super risky. Never invest more than what you can afford losing. Start by educating yourself and practicing with fake money. When you're ready to invest for real, start small and have an exit strategy. Don't let fear or greed control you. Maintain emotional stability as you make decisions. Spread out your risk by having a diversified portfolio. Remember, the stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires a lot of time, patience, and learning to become good at it. But hey, if you are interested and willing to put in the work, it can be an incredibly fun way to grow your wealth over time. That's all for today. I hope that this will have helped you to better understand stock markets, while giving rise to some things that you might want to consider. If you have found this video helpful, do not forget to smash the like button and subscribe to Finance and Bling for more making money tips. And again, feel free to let me know in the comments which other financial issues I should cover in my future videos.